We're going to construct a box plot or a box and whisker plot. We're going to use that ordered data that we did on the previous problem. So make sure you still have that, and we already have the median. So that is usually our first step. After we find the median, which was this second 3, we need to find the middle of the bottom half of the data set and the middle of the top half. These are called your lower quartile and your upper quartiles, respectively, or your Q1 is your lower quartile and Q3 is your upper quartile. So the bottom numbers, not counting this second 3, this is the dividing point. So we're looking at these 7 numbers. We want to find the middle of these 7 numbers, this 1 to this first 3, and that's going to be this 2 right here. It's the second 2. So that is your lower quartile, or your Q3 is what it's also known as. Then we need the middle of these 7 numbers in the top half of your data set, and they are all 4s, but the middle of the 7 4s is this one right here. It's the fourth 4 that you'd see. There's 3 4s to the left of this 4 and 3 4s to the right of this 4. So that is your Q3 or your upper quartile. Now that we have those, these are the things we're going to need to make our box and whisker plot. This would be a whisker. This is part of our box. This is part of our box, and this is part of our box. And well, you'll see what happens with the other whisker here. That's what it looks like. So we have a title, Blue's Pet Survey. Our median is represented by this line right here. Our lower quartile is 2, which is the left edge of the box. Our upper quartile is 4, which is the right edge of the box. If you notice, we only have one whisker, and that's because our lowest number in our data set was 1, and that's represented by this whisker here that we connected with a line to the box. And then over here, you see there is no whisker because if I just go back real quick, the highest number and our upper quartile are actually one and the same number. They are the same number. So sometimes you might have no whiskers or one whisker. It's okay. And what were we supposed to do with this? We were supposed to also find the range in the IQR, which is a lot easier when you have all the data in order and you have your upper and lower quartiles identified. So our range here is our biggest number minus our smallest number, which is 4 minus 1, which gives us 3. And then our interquartile range is our upper quartile minus our lower quartile, which is 4 minus 2. And that gives us an interquartile range, or IQR as we are also calling it, 2.